everyone. Today we're going to be talking about the tree kangaroo. Tree kangaroos are arboreal animals because they live in trees. Tree kangaroos live in extended parts of the world from Papua New Guinea all the way to Australia. They live a lot of places, but they're very rare, so we shouldn't be working any slower. Tree kangaroos are adorable creatures, but sadly, they are threatened by habitat loss and poaching. Habitat loss affects them a lot because they live in trees. Poaching, of course, it affects them because they die and, the population is getting smaller. Tree kangaroos weigh 15 to 22 pounds. Tree kangaroo's scientific name is Dendrogalus mashi. Tree kangaroos are 37 to 70 inches long, including their tail. This picture doesn't show it that well, but honestly, they are. Tree kangaroos eat mostly tree leaves, flowers, grass, shoots, ferns, moss, and even tree bark. Joeys, also known as tree kangaroo babies, stay in their mother's pouch for at least 10 months. Tree kangaroos are solitary, but they are actually known as social creatures. Only very rarely they will breed. Tree kangaroos spend most of their time above the ground, like 100 feet up. And up there, they mostly sleep and curling them up into a little ball. Fewer than 2,500 adult tree kangaroos still roam the earth today, which is kind of sad. Tree kangaroos don't hop as well as our fellow cousin kangaroo because, there aren't a lot of room in trees to hop. Tree kangaroos may not be able to hop, but they can climb higher than the 10-story building. When tree kangaroos are born, they are so tiny that they could probably fit up your nose. Tree kangaroos don't talk a lot or make any noises. They pretty much just stay silent. Tree kangaroos' tails are used for balancing tools, so that's why they can climb so high without hurting themselves or falling down. Tree kangaroos' upper teeth are used for cutting leaves and stems so they can eat a little bit easier. Tree kangaroos licks their fur on their forearms to lower its body temperature during the hot days, like during summer. Tree kangaroos are not nocturnal, meaning they are diurnal animals. Tree kangaroos' oldest lifespan is about 27 years old. Tree kangaroos are very clumsy on the floor, but they will thrive in the trees. Tree kangaroos have very sharp claws for gripping onto trees so they can climb better. Tree kangaroos don't hop as high, but they can jump 60 feet far. Tree kangaroos are marsupials, meaning they have a pouch where they raise their young for the first few months of their life. Tree kangaroos can jump to the ground without hurting themselves. Females are smaller than males, so it's very rare to see a full-grown male smaller than a female. If needed, the tree kangaroo will sacrifice their own life just to defend their babies or joeys. Tree kangaroos rarely give birth to twins. Here in this picture, they have twins. Tree kangaroos may be solitary, but they mate. When they mate with several females. Tree kangaroos are born blind, pink, and hairless. This picture shows it not very pink, but honestly, they are pink when they're born. Tree kangaroos have natural enemies like pythons, snakes, and wild dogs.